You don't need a lot of materials to make Plarn. All you need are some plastic shopping bags and some scissors. And what you're going to do, first off, you want to make sure your shopping bag's pretty clean. If it's sticky and gross, then your Plarn is going to be sticky and gross. Basically, you just want to get out as many of the wrinkles as you can. Just pull it out nice and flat. Untwist the handles if you need to, it makes it a little easier. Once it's pressed out, you're going to fold it in half the long way. You're going to do that once, twice, and then a third time. This is what you're working with, is a long strip right now. You come in and snip off the handles first. You're going to put those aside for later if you're doing one of the flower pots or so forth that requires the plastic lining that I've talked about in some of my patterns. And then you're going to take the rest of it and you're going to cut it into strips that are about somewhere between ½ inch and an inch. It doesn't have to be perfect. It helps if you have better scissors than what I'm working with right here. And then you're going to discard this last little bit in the seam there. Now that you have your little tabs, you're going to start actually making it into a usable material. So you pull one out, and then you stretch it out between your fingers so you have just a big loop. You're going to do that with 2 of them. And then I'll show you how to attach them. Bring one inside the other. And then you take bring it through itself there. So they loop together like that. You pull tight. Now that you have a length of it, there are 2 things you can do. You can either wrap it up as a ball, or you can start knitting from one end and just add more on as you need. And that's great if you're like me and not that great at estimating the amount of length you're going to need.